was I doing? Alright, going to Rivet Town.
Where have you been?
Amateur mechanic. The only thing missing is a language module, right? Where do we get that? A language module? Yeah, it's all that's missing. It's hard to get a hold of one. What a headache. When did you get here? Did you hear what I just said? Why are you acting like it's a big deal? Hi, welcome back, local bit. Whatever. I guess it's okay if you know. It isn't really a huge secret anyway. You seem new here. What can I do for you? I'm wondering... Are you a mechanic? Of course, no one but a mechanic could make robots, could they? Well, actually, many people among the vagrants also possess that skill. But I'm different from them. They make robots for the modified robot fight. The robots they make fight each other. I don't get the fun in it. What do you need a language module for? It's... Why are you being so nosy? Okay, I'll tell you. I'm trying to build a robot that can interact with humans emotionally. Not the kind of machine that only follows a program or answers the questions you ask. A robot that understands human language and speaks and acts like a normal human being. Are you making an android? Android? What's that? It sounds weird. Right now, all I want to do is to equip the robot with a language module and do some additional optimization and improvement. In my opinion, mechanical structures are much more beautiful than the human body. I'm not stupid enough to try to make a robot look like a human. How boring would that be? Nothing. Okay.
We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go, and watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around.
So cute, the graffiti. The moles.
Way over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage. After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place.
That must be a time of plenty.
Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person. I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Huh.
What? Nothing to say?
No, it's just... This place seems familiar somehow.
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably there. Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters. Careful! Enemies ahead.
Beat 'em up.
Who will it be?
Wow, that is...
Watch this awesome move!
Yeah! Rules are made to be broken.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Treasure.
Oh, shiny! Ooh, sparkly! Restaurant?
Wait.
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
Do I seem like I was a goody
that
two-shoes?
milk
Of course
crackers?
not.
And crackers? Alright, what's the latest bookshelf. Let's see. Family Secret Spicy Puffy Mushrooms. An introduction to a Rivet Town restaurant specialty dish. Its contents are of utmost secrecy, but you've already seen it. This introduction is confidential to the restaurant. Please do not leak any of its contents. Dish, spicy puffy mushrooms, level beginner, style, stir fry, spice level medium, preparation time roughly half an hour. Main ingredients, puffy mushrooms 400 grams, hammer peppers 2, chili peppers 2, supplemental ingredients, olive oil 1 tablespoon, cooking wine 2 tablespoons, ground pepper half a tablespoon, sugar half a tablespoon, rock salt powder 1.5 tablespoons, food grain oil sufficient amount, garlic 5 heads. Steps. 1. Remove the stem of the hammer pepper and cut it into cubes and cut the chili peppers into sections. So my question is, how spicy is the hammer pepper? Because in the recipe at the Goth Hotel, when they used the hammer pepper, someone was saying it was too spicy. So I'm like, is it that the people have low spice tolerance, or like, is this supposed to be like spicier than habanero peppers? We'll never know. 2. Remove the stalk of the mushroom and cut the cap into thin slices. 3. Peel the garlic and cut the cloves into fairly large pieces. Do not mince the garlic. 4. Pour an appropriate amount of clean water into the pot and add 2 spoons of cooking wine. 5. Bring the water to a boil and blanch the mushroom slices for about 2 minutes. 6. Remove the puffy mushroom slices, drain, and place in a clean, empty bowl. 7. Pour in cold oil, hot pot cold oil, before the temperature of the pot has dissipated. When the oil is hot, add the garlic pieces and stir fry until fragrant. 8. Pour in the diced hammer peppers and chili peppers and stir fry until fragrant. 9. Pour in the puffy mushroom slices, add 1.5 tablespoons of rock salt, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, half a tablespoon of sugar, and half a tablespoon of ground pepper. Stir fry quickly, then cover the pot and let it simmer for about 1 to 2 minutes. 10. Take off the lid and do a simple stir fry again. 11. Turn the heat off and serve. 12. Bon appetit. Secret 1. The strange aroma of the spicy puffy mushrooms comes from the combination of olive oil and hammer pepper. When these 2 ingredients are mixed with the mushroom, the unique aroma of the latter will be stimulated, so it cannot be substituted. 2. The stem of the puffy mushroom is woody, astringent, and tough, while the cap is fluffy and crispy, so the cap must be used for cooking. 3. The blanching process doesn't take too long, just 2 minutes. Blanching for longer will worsen the taste of the mushrooms. You know what, this sounds pretty good. Would eat.
This sanctuary is but a vision! Break!
You couldn't have done it without me. Ah, shiny! Ooh, sparkly!
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible.
Bookshelf. Right, pick up. Tempering Workshop, a fresh start. A large advertisement from the Tempering Workshop. Where it's placed is as interesting as those big bombastic words written on it. Recycle old and broken parts. Refurbish worn parts. New high-quality parts readily available. Repaying the favor for your 10 years of continuous support, Tempering Workshop, a fresh start. Our store, formerly known as Worn Relics Appraisal and Recycling, specializes in various ancient relic appraisal, repair, and recycling. The store is small, but it has been with Rivet Town through its ups and downs. It has also become a reputable store in Rivet Town. Now, it is time to give back to the enthusiastic and supportive community. From today, our shop will be renamed Tempering Workshop. With added services on top, the store's original specialties, recycling and refurbishing worn parts, selling new high-quality parts of various kinds, and many more new services. Grand opening on March 28th. Worn parts will be replaced at low prices. Buy one, get one free on premium parts. A store of repute, quality guaranteed. Dear friends, hurry on down. Alright, this is a workshop. And we got poetry. Let's not need to press that. Poetry, poetry, poetry. Journey of the Moles, Belobog Ancient Poetry Collection. A collection of poems written by the indigenous peoples of Belobog. The authors of the poems are now unknown. Indigenous peoples. Okay, interesting. Dusk in Rivettown. I am jealous of the gear that lost the dusk. The turning days never had a future. 3 shields per bottle, the retail sale of souls. Just enough for one mouthful in a meal. Amber, amber, yet another amber for enrichment. The stars in the hometown are never on time. Wind, wind, another wind howls as a hawk. The evening light tolls and takes away the stone pier with nowhere to go in Rivettown. Shackles applied on a moist heart, how can it be measured in kilograms? Yet another stone statue stands at the start of the mine shaft. The mining machine sculpts the pattern of its own trousers. Passerbys all say it's so foolish. Honestly, it just sounds like someone disillusioned with the aeon of preservation and capitalism. Okay.
There's a bunch of crates piled over there.
I just cut off Sealy. I believe in all.
Yeah!
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Watch this awesome move!
Maybe it's time to actually start.
Yeah! Rules are made to be broken.
Alright, let's go back. Heal. And you know what? Go again. When the wearer unleashes their ultimate, they restore HP by 18% of their max HP. When the wearer breaks an enemy's weakness. The wearer's basic attack and skill do more damage. Crit rate increases by... Okay. Lock one. Lock this. Crit rate increases by 12%. Okay, dance, dance, dance. The best. No tickets. Sag. Second closed beta. Alright, let me finish this. What's this? Venerable guards will defend us from enemies. The call Cocolia issued when she declared the underworld to be sealed off. Some residents of the underworld expressed their displeasure at this. Venerable guards will defend us from enemies. Fellow citizens of Belobog, our brothers and sisters, our proud brothers in arms, the Silvermane guards. While we sleep in the warmth of our geomarrow furnaces, the drown-out war never ceases. As we all know, the calamity we call the Fragmentum had been expanding in the last few centuries. And now the Fragmentum and monsters it breeds are showing their fangs as the corrosion continues to worsen at an unprecedented rate. We once obtained a total victory in the War of Defense, and likewise we shall not bow to the strife of war against Fragmentum monsters. While the valor of the Silvermane Guards is unparalleled by any other, the viciousness of the Fragmentum monsters has also been increasing with each passing day. Under the protection of the Architects, the Silvermane Guards continue to push back the monsters as news of good tidings keeps rolling back from the front line. Our great guardian Madame Cocolia keenly noticed that the time for a counterattack has come. The Rivettown Administrative Committee and the Chamber of Commerce hereby announce the Supreme Guardian's decree. From this day on, both armies of the Overworld and Underworld shall assemble and move toward the Fragmentum in the Overworld. At this time, if we are able to concentrate the strength of our entire army, we can with most certainty end this nefarious war. Our heroic people will once again enjoy a great victory. Belobog's first Supreme Guardian, Elisa Rand, once said, "The people of Belobog are valorous, wise, and blessed by the great Clypoth. No matter what, our people will always come together and face whatever incursion is brought upon our doorstep." Now is the time we display the spirit of Belobog. Even if we stand at the rear, we have things that only we can do. We must ensure the smooth, unimpeded supply of provisions to the Silvermane Guards. We must maintain the stability of geomarrow supplies in the city, and we must forfend our heroes from worrying on our behalf. May the Architects live forever, may Belobog stand forever, may the heroic people of Belobog stand forever with their great city in the face of the freeze. Under the dated mobilization order is some disgruntled graffiti. How many years has it been and our forces are still on the counteroffensive? What a joke. I bet the Silvermane Guards have all perished. The Supreme Guardian and the Overworld are finished, right? Return my donated pot to me. Next up, let us enjoy the folk song of the Underworld. We hope for the Silvermane Guards' return. I want to see Daddy. When will he be home? This is some big propaganda of Cocolia did nothing wrong. This Soulwarm Festival celebration plans. Belobog's traditional holiday celebration plans, but not this year's. Soulwarm Festival celebration plans to all residents of Rivettown. On this festive occasion, the Rivettown Administrative Committee and Chamber of Commerce offers our best wishes to all townspeople, and we have prepared a 7-day-long celebration for you. The specific arrangements will now be announced as follows. We sincerely invite all residents to attend and celebrate this wonderful festival together. 7-day celebration of Soulwarm Festival. The Soulwarm Festival celebration will span 7 days this year, starting on the Monday following the date of this announcement. During this period, the Administrative Committee will set up a celebration area in Rivettown Plaza for various activities. We will save the grandest celebration for Sunday. Sunday? Our Men's Sunday? Marking the culmination of the 7-day celebration. Unlimited food and beverages will be provided during the celebration, and all townspeople can indulge in the festive atmosphere without holding back on fine food and drink. Families can also organize their own booths during the celebration to show off what they have to offer. The Sunday celebration will end at exactly 0000. announcing the official end of the 7-day celebration of the Soulwarm Festival. Additionally, the Chamber of Commerce will also hold the Soulwarm Festival Garden Party at the Business Street. There will be numerous new Soulwarm Festival-themed mechanical handicrafts, as well as plenty of affordable and delicious sun cakes available. Everyone is most welcome to shop to their heart's content. Special arrangements for the orphanage. In order to let the children of the orphanage feel the warmth of the festival, the Rivettown Chamber of Commerce discussed arrangements with the caretaker of the orphanage, Natasha. This was in hopes that the children can participate in the Soulwarm Festival through a homestay program with the residents of Rivettown and experience the familial atmosphere during the festival. To this end, the Chamber of Commerce, on behalf of the orphanage, opened up registrations for host family volunteers. When registrations opened, many generously volunteered. The Chamber of Commerce and the orphanage would like to express our sincerest gratitude to the kind townspeople of Rivettown. At present, the orphanage has sent letters of acknowledgement to all families who register to participate. The children will arrive at the successfully registered families the night before the celebration to spend a joyous, festive period with you. Special arrangements for Silvermane Guard family members. It has been more than a few years since the Silvermane Guards left Rivettown for the front lines. Taking the military families of Rivettown into consideration, you actively support your relatives' bravery and sacrifice, while simultaneously contributing your own strength to Rivettown's development. For this, the Rivettown Administrative Committee would like to express our greatest respect and heartfelt gratitude to you on behalf of all the townspeople. The Soulwarm Festival is approaching. The Rivettown Administrative Committee and the Chamber of Commerce, on behalf of the residents of Rivettown, will visit the homes of military family members to extend our regards. Also, we will bring special festive gifts to symbolize the joyful atmosphere. We would like to wish all the military families a happy festival and blissful life. We also look forward to all the good news and achievements from our Silvermane Guards away at camp. So, I'm wondering if these military families, now that the underground is cut off from the overworld, are people like treating them worse because they're like, oh, you're like part of the other side, the overworld people? Politics.
Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering supplies?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
You mean that someone else got here and took everything before us?
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
The scent of dirt is still fresh. They can't have come too long before us. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market. Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
You took
Yeah,
the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
Can you share the materials? They're to help injured people.
Don't be so polite to him. Everyone in the underworld knows this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
About that.
Tell us, What do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save people.
200.
What?
200 shield.
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
He's a hustler. How much is 200 shield worth?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time. I really need money. My daddy.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about this, you'd be in big trouble.
No!
Bullying
Zila,
small kids.
that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here, you can have this.
What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomarrow crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
Wait, this kid's gonna get ripped off.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again. Promise?
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Thank you. Whoever you are, you guys can take all of these things. You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill. Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it. Thanks for
He's
the
a
tip.
well of information. Insider knowledge.
That object was pretty important to you, right? Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. I must give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
I don't really get what you just said. Anyway, we should get moving. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it is. This way.
Okay.
We need a strategy.
Freeze!
Who invited you?
The truth of life and death. Reveal the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Who will it be?
Here!
Let's go. Yeah!
Try that again.
Fighting is meaningless.
No manner.
Phew! You can't run! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move!
This can't
Try that
be.
again!
Let's make it quick.
R.I.P. Danha.
Here!
Who invited you? Everything is worth. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Let's go. Yeah! Rules are made to be broken. Just a scratch.
Okay, wait. Hold up.
The more I learn about it, the more I love the starry sky.
Okay. Wait. Damn it, I need to unlock some farming stuff. Okay, I will come back for that fight.
This is the street, all right. The orphanage.
Mining equipment order list. An issue list of mining equipment to be ordered. Evidence of times when the underworld was still prosperous and business was booming. You only discovered the single page of the purchase order. The front and back parts have been lost. Number 547, order number 69391000002. Order date September 10. Buyer Southeast San Fox Town Mining Team 3. Contact Anthony Karachi. Item number 1-43, item name, new type crushing station, model fortification type 1, sum owed 25,000 shield per day. Holy moly, per day. Okay. Number 548, order number 6939100-0003. Order date September 10, buyer Bouldertown Great Mine Team. Contact Steve Nachi. Item number 2-65. Item name, pneumatic rock drill. Model, rivet type 2. Sum owed, 7,250 shield per day. Number 549. Order number 6939111-0001. Order date, September 11. Buyer, North Termite Town Mining Team 1. Contact Rowan Busquets. Item number 4-01. Item name, movable screening station. Model Beetle type -4. Sum owed 12,300 shield per day. Number 550. Order number 6939113-0001. Order date September 13. Buyer Southwest Boulder Town Mining Team 4. Contact Harvey Alfonso. Item number 3-96. Item name Bucket Wheel Stacker Reclaimer. Model Windmill Type 3. Sum owed 30,000 shield per day. Interesting.
It should be at the end.
These shops and signs. Why do I feel like I've seen them before?
Freeze!
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
You couldn't have done it without me. Crush now or crush later?
Crush later. Too strong. Dream Chaser's letter. An undelivered letter. You can even hear the sound of dreams shattering when opening the fragile envelope. Dear Mom, it's been so long. How are you faring? The heating system seems to be in a bit of a problem lately. Not only the overworld, I heard even the underworld was a little cold at night. Please take care of your body and don't catch cold. I'm writing this letter to tell you that my listed overworld residence will be off the market soon. Also, I've settled the new shopfront in Rivettown. I should be able to reopen the shop in 2 months when I return. I did a little bit of math and subtracted the money I needed to buy the shopfront from the money I got from selling the house, as well as the debt I still owe. I still have around 800,000 credits to spare. Looks like I did make some money this trip to the overworld. When I left for the overworld, even selling everything I own would have only amounted to 500,000. Goodness me, the properties in the overworld have been rising without fail. Even if I sold my current residence and bought a new one, the money I got from selling the house would just be enough for the down payment. That's pretty much the same as when I arrived at the overworld. In those days, I had to scrape for pennies, only eating even half a Belobog sausage when I had some extra money, and had to resort to drinking snow water to stave off the hunger. I really don't want to live that life anymore. Side note, I really don't want to have any Belobog sausage for the rest of my life, no matter what flavor it is. I originally wanted to approach my real estate agent and haggle more, but forget it. I'll just start a clean slate. After all, the overworld life can eat you alive. I really don't want to stay there a minute longer. Especially that bank of Belobog, they're so ridiculous. It's only, what, a few days late? It's not like I was going to pay the debt. When I took out the loan, they were all so amiable. But when it was time to collect the debt, they were almost going to swallow me alive. Rivet Town is still the best with all our neighborly sensibilities. Talking about this stuff makes my blood boil. I'll stop going on about it. I'm heading home soon anyway. I plan to do what I used to do and open up a tiny daily sundries shop. I won't earn as much, but a simple life has its charms, unlike being in the overworld where work-life balance is barely a thought in mind. Look at me, talking about the overworld again. Never mind that though, I finally got through the hardest part of it. Don't worry about me, Mom. I'll send you another letter when I'm done with everything here. Wishing you health and joy. Your dear son, Robert Modric. Damn. The debt-ridden life. And he's returning to Rivet Town, and Rivet Town had to get abandoned. That's tragic. Oof. Man, can I even beat this?
Phew! Watch this awesome move!
Yeah!
You can't run!
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
You couldn't have done it without me.
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way.
Just a scratch. Rules are made to be broken.
The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Who will it be?
Here!
Yeah!
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well preserved. You know, we made it!
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself. No. No. Empty. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you!
It looks
I've
tough.
only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is it for you, pal!
Move carefully.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move! turn. Phew!
Let's go. Ha! Rules are made to be broken.
Try that again.
Fighting is meaningless.
No. Told you I could fight. Here!
Yeah!
You can't run!
The truth of life, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Who invited you? Who will it be?
Tough luck running into me!
It wouldn't have been so easy on your own, though.
Oh, please. You don't think I could do it? But still, fighting alongside you two was pretty fun. Should be all clear now. Let's poke around. The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, there ought to be some supplies for our cuts and bruises stored in that corner there. I just hope the monster didn't get to them.
It wasn't my imagination.
Huh? What are you talking about?
This building? This playground equipment? I've seen it all before.
This ain't her
What?
first rodeo.
Come on. The overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. It would have been news if a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld princess. Wait, unless before that.
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so blurry. Come on. I need to look around a bit more before I can be sure.
I found this. Here, take it.
What is this? A brooch?
Natasha would often teach us how to make different handicrafts. This must be some kid's masterpiece.
And why give it to me?
You gave your medal to that kid Eric. This thing might not be as valuable, but it's at least a replacement of sorts.
But didn't someone work hard to make this? I can't just take it from here.
You sure are prissy, huh? Just take it.
Musicians of Belobog. Chapter 5. The four musical genii finally join forces. They promise to each other that they will definitely become real musicians when they get to Belobog. However, as they wander, they accidentally enter the Belobog underworld. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Belobog is so warm, even a bit too hot. The old donkey agreed. Nay, 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 not only am toasting, I could also use some eating. As the old donkey said this, the four old mates could smell the fragrant scent in the air. The old hound was the most sensitive to smell. It immediately flared its nostrils and led everyone towards the source of the scent. They soon stopped before a majestic building. The old hound put its forelimbs on the door and its tail twirled around like a cartwheel. Woof, 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 the smell is coming from inside here. Meow, 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 what goodies does this place have? Old donkey, you're the tallest, help us see. The old donkey was about to lift its hoof onto the windowsill to have a better look, but the door of the building opened on its own. Welcome to the local Grand Hotel. Please come inside, guests. A friendly old grandpa answered the door and warmly invited the animal friends to the table. Cock-a-doodle-doo, this is pretty good and we are hungry. How about it? Want to go eat something? The old donkey was very happy and replied while lifting its hooves in the air. Nay, 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 that can do. You lot brought money? Woof, 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 no. Meow, 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 no. Cock-a-doodle-doo, no. The four friends stared at each other. Man, feels bad. Everyone's living in poverty. It's too real. Oh my god, another chapter. Where is it? Volume 6. The sixth chapter was written in a thin and elegant hand as if it was bound at a later date. Chapter 6. The owner of the hotel saw how the four musicians were in a tight spot. He scratched his chin and soon came up with a good idea. It's okay if you don't have money. If you can put up a good performance, then you can have a feast. The four friends soon realized something. Wasn't this the perfect opportunity to make a name? Then the four friends quickly agreed to the offer. The guests in the hotel all stopped eating and looked at the four animals in the middle of the room, looking forward to the performance. Finally, the four stepped onto the stage. However, there were no instruments here and no drums. How could they have a performance? After a long time, the smartest member had an idea. The old black cat cleared its throat. Meow, meow, meow. Hey, check it out. The blizzard is nigh and we're trapped, no doubt. Our stomachs are grumbling, so food's what we're about, and this rap performance will be our payout. The other three animals immediately understood what the old cat wanted to do. The old donkey knocked on the floor with its hooves, and the old hound and rooster imitated the sounds of drums and cymbals with their throats and made an accompanying beat. Oh my gosh, a cappella. Everyone in the room was shocked. They had never heard this type of music before, but were deeply attracted to this lively beat. The hotel owner was also moved and offered a hearty meal to the talented musicians as he had promised. After that, the names of the four old maids spread throughout Belobog. They were even invited by the Supreme Guardian to perform rap at the Golden Theater. Then the four musicians finally achieved their dream at Belobog and lived happily ever after. This art form called rap continued till today, becoming popular amongst the families living in the underworld.
We've looked everywhere but here. I hope my memory is right. It's... Ah! Yes! We found it! Great! And it's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Let me check a few bottles. Huh? What's this?
This is something from when I was a child.
When you were a child? Are you sure?
No.
Wait.
I remember
didn't even see
now.
options.
I used to live here. Before the architects took me away, before Madame Cocolia adopted me, I used to live here. I'm an undergrounder.
He's like, oh my god, my life is ruined. I thought I was a pure-blooded overworlder this whole time.
You're... an undergrounder? Wait a minute. You're saying that Cocolia, the Supreme Guardian, adopted you? Then...
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian who leads Belobog. Why? Why didn't I remember this until now? My childhood memories are so blurry.
Yeah, that Cocolia must have done something to make you forget. She's always up to no good.
No. Mother would never do that to me. There's no way she would.
Uh-huh.
The architects said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen. I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
The kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future Supreme Guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she have been keeping it a secret?
Wait, how old is Nat? Because she's running the orphanage. And Bronya is like, what? A young adult? Late teenager? Oh my god.
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past. And thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of guardian successor. But I'm not good enough. Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum, but I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy to be the successor?
Hey, are you done?
Huh?
Wow. So annoying.
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world,
Damn,
I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that? Well, if you really want to protect everyone, what are you standing here crying for? Get to it!
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything.
Hell yeah, be the change you want to see in the world.
Thank you, Seele. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation. Never has anyone dared to be tough and make me snap out of it.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times, no problem. I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the successor to the Guardian of Belobog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Yeah, Lady Bronya. Miss Future's Supreme Guardian comes from the same orphanage as me. Who thought it would be a good idea to put us together, huh? How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you, my memories from when I was little are crystal clear.
Okay. I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
Oh, they're having a moment. Walk away.
I should let those two be alone for a bit.
Yep. Just,
The only thing left to find is painkillers. I'll see if there's any nearby.
Oh, it's here. We found it.
Oh my god, it's
Warning.
Barefoot Girl.
Warning. Danger detected.
I'm just passing by.
Protect Clara. Initiating active defense mode.
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. She's not bad, right?
Command received. Danger removed. Deactivating active defense mode.
This place is dangerous. You should leave.
You first. I'm looking for medicine to help the injured.
Oh, I came here for these painkillers too. There are a lot of people hurt at the Vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different? If everyone could just get along, things would be easier. Here you are. I hope the medicine is of help to you.
What's your relationship with Svarog?
Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog when I was real little. He took me in and took care of me. I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust any humans besides me, especially everyone from Wildfire. Mr. Svarog doesn't want to hurt people, but he always follows the calculations of his analysis. He thinks that interaction with humans is inefficient. Wildfire wants everyone to leave the underground. But Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe.
There must be some error in his system.
No, there can't be. Mr. Svarog is healthy. His system is always being maintained.
He has bad training data.
He says that his responsibility is preservation. To do that, he must make decisions that best protect humanity.
Sounds a lot like the Supreme Guardian.
I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to him, Mr. Svarog won't change his mind. So please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog. Hopefully one day he'll finally listen.
Clara is to Mr. Svarog what Branya is to Cocolia. Both of them cannot convince them of anything.
Clara, what are you doing here?
You're Miss Seela from Wildfire. I came here to...
Why are you helping the vagrants look for medicine? If they're so great, how could they make a little girl go around running errands for them?
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just that the living conditions for the vagrants aren't great. There's not even a clinic in their camp. So I wanted to help them out. Also, not all of them are bad people. Everyone just wants to survive.
True.
Miss Seela, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then, can you give me some? The vagrant's injuries are quite serious.
I see. Let's split these painkillers then.
And Seela has compassion.
Really? We don't need to ask Miss Natasha first?
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us. She'll understand. She always does.
Great. Thank you, Miss Seela.
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous. We'll accompany you part of the way.
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And I have some more things I need to look for here first.
Like shoes.
Understood. Be careful, though.
Somebody get that girl some shoes.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, painkillers. Great, that's everything. Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder Town. It won't take long to get back.